Just 3 years on from its so-called Velvet Revolution, and Armenian politics is getting loud again. This election should be 2 years off still, but Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan, who rode to power on a wave of street protests in 2018, has since lost a humiliating war and is much weakened. Supporters at a rally in Yerevan are sticking by their man, though.
He is very honest man. He is a good leader. He is our, I don't know what to say. He is everything for us.
We are here to support our Prime Minister because we trust him. We've seen full freedom during his years in office, and this is enough reason to trust him again and again.
Somewhat unusually for a former Soviet country outside the EU, this is a competitive election with an uncertain outcome, but they're still a favourite.
It could reasonably be expected that any Prime Minister who oversaw his country's devastating defeat in a war would be political history. Yes, the polls have tightened, but most predictions are that Nikol Pashinyan will be the next Prime Minister of Armenia.
And paradoxically for an incumbent, he's framing this as a new revolution.
On the 20th of June, starting from 8 a.m. in Armenia, a people's non-violent revolution will start. But this time it's going to be an iron revolution. And that revolution will start from 8 a.m. at the polling stations, and there'll be massive voting for us.
With his Armenia Alliance, former President Robert Kocharyan is Pashinyan's main rival. Although he's tainted by allegations of corruption, Kocharyan is trying to capitalise on his polls bounce and unify the anti-Pashinyan vote.
I have no trust towards current authorities because they're to blame for the crisis.
Most important for me is to create peace for our country. I'm sure Armenia Alliance will go forward and not back.
Political scientist Alexander ISKANDARYAN says Armenia is still democratically young and personalities dominate rather than stable parties. I asked him what challenges the winner faces.
Everything. Everything from economy to institutionalization, from problems with Azerbaijan borders, Nagorno-Karabakh problem, refugees, development, etc. A lot of problems. That's a problem you have. I would say any party which will come to power now will be not popular in half a year.
These campaigns have been polarised and bitter, and the country is deeply traumatised by its military defeat. Elections may resolve some of the country's issues, but by no means all of them. Rory, Challands, Aljazeera, Armenia.